Now, as we have seen how we can execute multiple features and we can generate extend report and a normal cucumber.html report, right? And we can do integration of these things with Selenium, with Jenkins as well, right? And we can schedule a job and then we can hit the job directly from the Jenkins UI, right? So Jenkins, it's a multi-purpose tool. There are some new exciting things we're gonna see in Jenkins as well, right? Not just these two reports. There's one interactive report plugin that is a Cucumber report plugin. That as well we're gonna see in our like upcoming sessions, right? So let's say in order to do that, the very first thing you should be doing is you need to download Jenkins. Now, Jenkins comes as a WAR file. Simply go to Google and say download Jenkins. So go to this link. There's a window installer as well, but I would recommend you to download Jenkins in a form of a generic Java package. That is a WAR file, right? So once you download it, you're gonna see Jenkins like this. You'll go over here, say I've already downloaded it. It comes in a form of a WAR file like this. Starting the WAR file is very simple. Go to command prompt and say java-jar jenkins.war and press enter. So it will gonna take few seconds and it will you're gonna see a message Jenkins is fully up and running. Now be very careful if you are downloading the latest version of Jenkins. It may ask you for a username or a password while logging into the Jenkins UI, right? Specifically the password you're gonna see in the logs that are showing up over here. So you just need to copy that password and give it to the Jenkins UI if it prompts you for a password, right? So this is the way how you'll be starting the Jenkins services. Jenkins services will be started on your local host and the port 8080. Normally in your organization, if development team or a testing team is already using Jenkins, then Jenkins must be deployed on a centralized server where everyone can access it, right? So you're gonna get a URL with the port and you'll be accessing Jenkins on that particular URL. So you need not to do all these configuration, right? If in case you want to do everything from the scratch, then you can follow these steps. So we're gonna wait till the time we're gonna see a message. Jenkins is fully up and running, and once we get that message, we are ready to see the UI of Jenkins. So now it won't take this much time, but if you're doing it for the first time after you reboot your machine, it may take a couple more seconds, right? So now we got the message, Jenkins is fully up and running. And now once you got this message, we can go to the Jenkins UI by saying localhost 80. And initially, you won't see all these things. You will gonna see a plain screen over here with a couple of options over here, right? So the very first thing you need to do is you need to install a Maven integration plugin. So you need to go to Maven Jenkins, manage Jenkins, and from here you need to go to manage plugins, and then you need to go to available plugins, and you need to search for Maven integration plugin. So Maven integration plugin might not work on my Jenkins because this Jenkins already has got Maven inbuilt in it. but in the latest Jenkins, you may not see it. So you need to install this Maven integration. It will gonna come something like this. You need to click on it and say download and install it. Once it is downloaded, like you need to restart your services from here, reboot it, say Control C, and then again fire the same command. And once Jenkins is up, you should be able to see Maven, right? The other plugin I would recommend you to install is HTML Publisher plugin. You can see it is again not in my available list because it is there in my installed list. So it is HTML Publisher. Same way, just click it and then click on install, right? And after this, again go to available and search for another plugin called as Cucumber Reports. Again, it is not showing because it is already installed on my Jenkins. Cucumber Reports, right? This I recently installed it. So these are the three things you need to install. One is Maven integration plugin. Second is HTML Publisher plugin. And the third one is Cucumber Reports plugin. So after installing it, you'll be restarting your Jenkins, say Control C, and then restart it. Before restarting it, you need to add additional flag. That is -d Hudson model directory browser support.csp equal to null. This you need to give it before this jar file. Just give me a moment. Over here, right? Why this is required? Because if you don't give this, you may not able to see the HTML output of the reports that you will be integrating with Jenkins. So this is required for that purpose. Right, so Jenkins is fully up and running. Now we can go to Jenkins UI again. We can say localhost 8080. And we can click on new item. We can select a Maven project. We'll say Cucumber Live project. Right, you can give any name to the project. Make sure you select some Maven project. Click on OK. Over here, there are so many things that you can do on Jenkins. You can uh, perform a continuous integration, integrate your GitHub project over here. You can build this, the job that we are going to create periodically, right? There are a number of things you can do. We're not going to talk about all these things. I'm going to show you how you can execute your Cucumber test through Jenkins and generate multiple reports, some more interactive reports, right? So the steps are very straightforward. Just you need to give your pom.xml file over here. So go to your project where you have pom.xml, right? We were running it through Maven. So pom.xml is over here. Just copy this and give the path of pom.xml. The goal that we were running is Maven clean and Maven test. Now, when you are generating the reports, you should give Maven install. It will execute everything. Test all the phases of Maven will be executed, right? Specifically, if you want to give any tag over here, the same way that we have given the tag, you can give this command. Or if you don't give any tag, it will run everything, right? All the features. Because over here, we specifically, like if I remove this tag from here, and if I simply define that call features from this, it will gonna execute all the features one by one. So let's just do that for the time being. And that's it. And now click on add post build action and publish HTML report. This you're gonna get it with the help of HTML publisher report plugin. Click on add HTML directory to archive. So the reports are generating over here. The extent report is over here. Copy this This is the directory. Okay, it is not being copied. Copy this, paste it over here. Index file is this. Now this file will be changing always. So just ask it to search for star.html, strict.html, all HTML files, and this will be your extent report. Change the file name to extent report. Give any name over here. I'm just giving a meaningful name and click on add to add another report. So you can add another report that is this index.html. So directory to archive will be cucumber HTML. Copy this, paste it over here. File name is index.html. That's fine. So this is HTML report itself, a basic report, right? And now just save this much first. Again, go to configure and now add another report. Say cucumber reports. Click on advanced. Now Cucumber report looks for a JSON report path. So JSON is a Cucumber JSON file that is created over here. Right inside your run queue, you are creating it. So you need to give the path of this file. So how you're going to give it? This is what the path that we have given over here, right? So in one of my projects, let me see. I have given it. Just give me a moment. Go back to dashboard. And I have given this path and okay. So what we need to do is this is HTML, this is Cucumber, and the target folder. Okay. So how we need to give it is we just need to give the folder name. So if I go over here, Cucumber Live Project, configure, and in Cucumber Report Advanced, we need to give the package where the Cucumber JSON is being generated, right? So we're generating it in a target run queue folder. So we need to give this run queue folder over here. And the file format will be .json. This is already included by default. You need not to do anything. No changes need to be done. Just click on save and that's it. Now we are good to go. So go back to the dashboard and build your project. So click on this and let's see the very first execution. Go to console output. You can see it is executing the Maven clean install task. And let's see how the feature files will be picked. So running test suite, see the very first feature for search cars. And the Chrome browser is launched. Let's see if all the steps are being successfully executed or not. So first is for search cars, right? So we have intentionally failed it by the title, right? So it failed. Now they see the second one is being picked. This is for used cars. All right. Recording test results, and now let's see if the reports are being archived. See. All right, so a couple of HTML reports. This is the extent report. This is a normal HTML report. This is the JSON file being copied, right? And now let us go and let's see the results. So all the reports are added over here. This is your extent report. See, click on HTML and this is your report. Directly on this Jenkins UI, you should be able to see the screenshot, the report, the steps, everything over here, right? If you don't want to see this report, look at another HTML report, right? Look at the pass feature. And the last and the interactive report, the most interactive report, which I liked is this Cucumber report. If you click on this, you get a report something like this, right? How many scenario passed, how many failed, how many steps were there? Total 10, 20 steps, one failed, right? If you want to see the tags, these are your tags. If you want to see the steps, these are your steps. Right, this one failed from search car steps. You want to see trends? Right, something like a graphical one. See failures? You want to see a screenshot? Right? So this is a very impressive report. Right? I want to go back to Jenkins, click on this. So this is what your entire Cucumber Live project is, right? Now you can try adding more features, more step definitions, create more page objects over here, locators, get it from page factories, right? Create more utility methods, right? Generate logs, use properties, right? All the utilities which we may have seen in the Selenium course, you can add those things in your Cucumber project as well. All right. Thank you.